Oh shoot, it's a rat.
Alexa, say hi to Google.
Hey Google, how's it going?
You.
Excuse me, that's rude.
You.
Google, is that really necessary?
You.
Okay.
You know the type of people I really appreciate? The people who like one of my videos and then immediately follow me right afterwards. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Teletubbies, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, and motherfucking Poe.
That awkward moment when you realize that life is just a sexually transmitted disease. If you have to think about it, you're not old enough. Or depressed enough.
Canadian joke of the day. So, there's a Canadian couple in Miami waiting for their flight home back to Canada, and they are dressed in their full winter gear. Hats, mitten, winter jacket, snow pants, snow boots, all ready to go. And there's another couple there in the airport who is just watching them in amazement. And the husband says to the wife, I wonder where they're from. Why don't you go ask them where they're from, to the wife. So the wife goes up to the Canadian couple and she says, hey, where are you guys from? And the man answers, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. So the woman walks back to her husband and he's like, well, where are they from? The wife answers, I honestly have no clue. I don't think they spoke English.
Oh shit! A beautiful person! Oh! Ooh! 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 Ooh!
Useless fact of the day. In California, it is illegal and you can be criminally charged for eating an orange in your bathtub. California, I have 3 questions. Maybe 4 if we get through this. What was the reasoning behind this law? How did you know people were eating oranges in their bathtub? How do you implement this law? And why was this law made? Were people like draining their... You can't even drain orange peels. I'm confused. Somebody explain this to me.
Do you ever go to school to pick up your groceries, but then you can't find the jewel to open up your car, so you have to put gas in your pet dolphin just so you could bike to the hospital and ask why the produce aisle doesn't have a Starbucks because you really want a venti NyQuil, but the best they can do is a Grande bleach?
Mike, bless you. Oh, thank you. Bless you, Mike. Thank you. My penis is in the air. Y'all say some weird shit when you sneeze, but bless you. Jesus Christ. I fucked my cousin!
Alright, so you're a rapper. What would you be your rap name? I don't know. Are there any criteria to the name or... Alright, it has to start with young and something that's made you happy. I guess young boys. I don't... Oh, I can't finish this joke.
I'm not your friend anymore. You're not my friend anymore, 'cause you touched my penis. My penis.
First, we need the cream. And so with the cream, you rub it between hands. And you apply on face thickly. Oh, I am looking stunning. And now we are ready to shave. So you grab your razor and then you slowly... Charlie, what are you doing? I'm shaving, Mom. Jesus Christ. You are 10 years old. I know. You don't even have a beard. I know.
So there are 3 guys standing on top of a very, very tall skyscraper. Guy number 1 says to guy number 2, did you know that the wind up here is so strong that if you jump off, you'll actually hover for a second and then float back up? Guy number 2 says, I don't believe it. Prove it to me. So guy number 1 stands, jumps off, floats, goes back up, and he's fine. So guy number 2 says, do it one more time so I'll believe you. Guy number 1 jumps off, floats, hovers back up. So guy number 2 says, you know what? I believe you. I'm going to give it a shot. He stands, he jumps off, floats for a second, and boom, falls 30 stories down and dies. Guy number 3 goes, Superman, you got to stop doing that to people.
Fun fact that you probably didn't need to know, digestion is actually really painful. Your brain just tells you it's fine, just like it tells you not to bite your finger off, even though you can. You learn something new every day.
Can I sit here? Have you seen anything dead before? I used to kill things when I was younger. I still kill squirrels. I actually have a dead squirrel in my bag if you want to pet him. His name's Henry. But, yeah, my mom always yells at me. She always, like, ties me up and then locks me in the basement for a few days when I kill, like, big things like my grandma. But it's fine because I kind of like the darkness. It's kind of fun down there. You know, sometimes I see things, but it's not that cool.
I like to shit and wipe my ass.
I'm sorry, baby. I will not read Harry Potter fan fiction again. Ever.
The doctor said it was contagious, so we both have it.
Well, if he does it again, we're gonna have to give him away. I know he's our only son, but he has to learn. No.
So this guy's going fishing, and as he's walking along the dock, he sees a lady on a bench without arms or legs, and she's crying. So he stops, he says, what's the matter, lady? And she looks up at him, she says, well, no one's ever held me. And he says, oh, what the hell? So he sits down with her, he picks her up, puts her on his lap, and gives her a nice old hug just so she can be held, you know? And he puts her back on the bench, he grabs the stuff, he walks down, starts setting up, and she starts crying again. So he looks over, he says, what's the matter now, lady? She looks at him, and she says, well, I mean, it's just no one's ever kissed me. So he puts his stuff down and he goes over to her and he gives her a nice big old kiss on the lips just to make her happy. And he goes back to fishing and he's reeling his rod, getting it all ready. He pulls it back. He's just about to cast it. She starts crying again and now he's mad. He's, what's matter? What is wrong now? And she goes, well, I've never been fucked before. So he goes over, he picks her up, carries her over to the dock, throws her over and goes, now you're fucked.
Alright, kids, what's something good you did today? I prevented a murder. Well, how'd you do that? Self-control?
She didn't even have time to cry. She was so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems, that's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's the goddess in me. You could've had a bad bitch.
You have a write a paper and you have to take the staple out of it so you can put it on a colored pencil and make it round for your nose to pick your nose or lip or eyebrow.
Have you ever wondered why Beyonce goes
to the left, to the left?
Because women don't have rights.